going the distance with local sports. This is the X Sports Network.
Hello, hello. Welcome to Veterans Park in Hendersonville, Tennessee for the TMSSAA State Championship. Your Lady Eagles are here in the Final Four, taking on the Unicoi County Blue Devils. This is Will Pettis here with Josh Garland. Josh, you doing all right?
I am doing well today, not at work.
Hey, same here. Same here. So just some state tournament history. If you go back 3 years, 2021, Summertown, the undefeated Summertown team came here and won the state. The following year, 2022, the state champion was this Unicoi County Blue Devil team. Last year, the winner was Charlotte, who we just eliminated 2 games ago. But the runner-up last year was this Unicoi County Blue Devil team. And on that team last year that was runners-up, they only had 1 8th grader. So everybody's back here from last year's team except one. They're here for some unfinished business. But as we expected, you don't have any slouches when you get to this level. We expected to see the most elite teams we've seen this year. So you have Carden Putman. Today's pitcher is leading off. Got the cicadas singing for us in the outfield. Carly Baxter's your pitcher in the circle. Watch it, strike one. The 0-1 pitch coming here. Low and outside. I understand there's probably going to be a few folks from way east in Irwin, Tennessee watching us here today. So if you want to mute us now, I don't blame you one bit. We are just a couple of dad volunteers from Summertown. Fouled off over the dugout.
Brings up a 1-2 count. Like to see our leadoff get on here. We struggled the last couple of games with getting our leadoff on base.
Of course, last game we struggled to get anybody on base.
Well, that's correct. I guess when that's the best pitcher you faced all season,
right?
That's a little explanatory.
Yeah. Carton calls time.
Foul ball number 2.
Stays alive. This team that we're playing would have had about a 4.5-hour drive to get here. They pulled up in a regular-looking school bus. I assume they came last night and stayed somewhere.
Yeah, that would be a tough ride over to try to play ball at 2:45.
Low and away.
Carden's got to step in and protect right here. She's done a fairly good job at not watching strikes go by on strike 3 this year.
Low and away.
Just a bit outside.
She's worked it full. This will be the 7th pitch of the at-bat coming.
And we'll take a walk for a leadoff.
It's a well-earned walk there.
She definitely battled for that one. 7 pitches.
So, want to be smart in the base pass.
Yeah, last game we kind of shot ourselves in the foot twice. We got 2 on in the first 3 innings, and
Yeah.
Tried to steal the base and got through out.
Oh, me.
Yeah, some smart base running there. Third, and pitcher pulled up, short covered second, and the base was wide open at third. That was a nice bunt.
Yeah. Well done. Izzy Garland's up to bat with one away and one at third.
She'll watch ball one low with an attempted pick off at third base.
That's inside.
He gets called for strike one just on the inside. She didn't like that one at all.
We'll watch it here in a minute if we get to. Foul ball. Here's the, well, I didn't get it. You can see, just barely see where the catcher caught it, and it probably was a strike. But it's now 1-2 counts.
Ball too high.
Got a golf cart parade in the outfield. Swing and a miss.
Got her on a high ball. I think that is her third strikeout of the season. She normally puts a ball in play.
Say that's the first one I've live streamed. Really would like to get this runner from third in. You got Reagan batting in the 4-hole today.
Foul ball. Looks like she might have been just a little bit late on that pitch.
Up and away.
Just a bit.
The people next to us didn't like it, but that was definitely a ball. Down and in. All right, hitters count coming, 3-1.
Got a little bit of space here to watch a pitch that's not exactly her favorite or what she likes to hit. So it's exactly the position that you want to be in as a hitter.
This is going to be foul.
And got to get just a little bit quicker with the hands on that one. That pitch was down the middle and got just a little behind it. I wonder if we're going to get the same pitch the last batter got. See if they can catch them chasing another high one.
It was a high one.
She got a bat on that one.
Yeah.
Fly out to left field for out number 3.
Well, the runner gets stranded. That hurts. Got to go out here and play good defense now. So we'll be back here for the bottom of the first. You're watching middle school softball on the X Sports Network.
At Harwell and Plant, we understand the dedication it takes to dig in, to do the hard work when nobody is watching, put in the hours and hours to achieve a goal. And because of that, we salute our 2024 high school graduates, including one of our own, Susie Williams. Hats off to your future. Find care, take care, serve hard, and dig in.
Make your lawn a legacy. At Legacy Lawn and Landscapes, we put more than 16 years of experience into your goals. We won't meet your expectations, we'll exceed them. We offer consultation, installation, maintenance, hardscapes, construction, and land clearing services. Owner John and Jamie Brewer with their team are dedicated to providing the highest quality landscape services to commercial and residential clients in Middle Tennessee. Service, teamwork, results. That's how you leave a legacy.
All right, bottom of the first. I'd like to congratulate the E.O. Kaufman Panthers. They won their noon game. I believe the final score was 5-3, and they are advancing to the state championship. Now, I was disappointed to find out that there's such thing as a consolation game in the state tournament. You don't see that, at the high school level or anything, but once you realize you are eliminated and cannot win this tournament, you still play another game to see who gets to brag about being third. So there will be 2 games today regardless. And depending on if we are paying per game to stream these, that will determine if we would stream a consolation game. Strike one for Carden.
Well, hopefully we don't have to worry about a consolation game.
Exactly.
Hopefully we go to the championship from here.
All right, 2 pitches, 1 out.
Ground ball to shortstop. Madison Potts scoops that one up and shoots the ball to first base to Aisley Wilkinson for out number 1.
Ball's going to be up and away, I guess. It's going to be through the hole. It's going to be a 1-out base runner. It was Carly Baxter, the pitcher.
Yeah, I'd like to see us attack that ball a little harder out of right field and
Possibly
try to make a little
first.
quicker play and turn to first base there for a little bit closer play. We was close, but not close enough.
There'll be a runner for Baxter at first. Courtesy runner. That's not who I had batting in this spot. Is Baxter not the one that just hit? Or is this Baxter coming up?
No, Baxter just hit.
Okay.
Should be Sparks.
Sparks. Okay, well, that is who I have. I just heard the PA announce Baxter. Back to right field.
Fly ball to right and tries to pull the double play back at first and comes in close.
Who do we have in right field today?
That is Alexi Wilkinson.
They've been keeping her busy.
The last 2 balls has went her direction. She almost pulled off a double play there.
Yeah.
I think if that ball would have been a little bit more fair, Wish she could have got her body around the other side there and been able to catch that on her throwing side. I think we have that out, but she had to catch that on her glove side, which makes a hard turn to come back and throw it.
Yeah. All right, so 0-2 count coming. Runner goes, going to be there.
So they got the runner out of the forced play here.
Yep.
That was either a great call by the coach at third base or an excellent read by the pitcher.
Swing and a miss.
And a drop third strike there for an out with a tag by Reagan Stevens.
All right. So no damage done in the first. 0-0 going into the second. We'll have that for you after these messages. It's middle school softball on the Exports Network.
There's no job too big or too small for Gonzalez Lawn and Landscapes. Owner Chris Gonzalez works hard to make your commercial or residential properties one of the neighbors will envy. You won't find a lower price anywhere else, and that's a guarantee. We offer mowing, landscape removal, small construction jobs, and more. Our team is licensed and insured to ensure the best work for Lawrence County and surrounding areas. Your satisfaction is our goal. We won't leave until you're happy. Call today to set up a free quote.
All right. Top of the second. Aisley Wilkinson up to bat.
And both teams here was able to get a runner on, but just could not capitalize to move them across the plate. So we'll see what happens here in inning number 2.
Watch this strike one right down the middle.
You got to be setting on go. This pitcher here has the past 4 batters. I think she started out 3 of those 4 with a strike right on either middle or middle outside of the plate.
You know, watching my stepdaughter back when she played many moons ago, the first base coach over here, Carly, never swung at a first pitch that I can remember. But you're right. These first pitches that we've watched go down the middle might be our best chance.
Well, sometimes I like to see a player, watch that first strike. If they consistently chasing or swinging at a pitch that is not where they want it on strike one. But, if you're used to standing in the box and really watching the speed, trying to get your timing down, I mean, that's what you ought to be doing on deck in the dugout and getting yourself ready to step in the box and make something happen. But you got to be ready to attack that first pitch, especially if it's down the middle, waist high. And she's put at least 2 or 3 first pitch balls against our first 5 batters in that exact spot.
The 0-2 pitch coming. This is a lot quieter atmosphere than the game that was here before us.
Yes, it is.
A lot more tame crowd. They act like they've been here before. Low and in. Evens the count, 2-2. High school baseball should be starting in the next 45 minutes. So towards the end of this game, they should be starting sectional action at Huntington.
We have softball and baseball both playing Huntington in sectional. Fouled one off.
Yeah, so the way it worked out, girls basketball, baseball, and softball have all met up with Huntington on the road at Huntington for the opportunities to go to the state. Now, our girls basketball was unsuccessful in a very close game there. And the boys have a tough road ahead of them today with 2 games against them. And our girls will be traveling there. And they're a good softball team. Grounded to short. Should be an easy play, and it is.
Well, at least we're putting the ball in play.
Yeah.
That's more than I can say for what we done in our last our last game against McEwen. You know, they had a pitcher throwing upper 50s, lower 60s with control, with movement, and she was good.
Shortstop Madison Potts up to bat with 1 out. And that was right down the middle, and she was hacking away.
That's what I like to see. If that ball's down the middle, take a cut at it. When you got nobody on, you're not really looking for an inside or an outside pitch here. You're looking for a base hit, and down the middle is, in my opinion, one of the easier ways to get a ball in the gap. There's a foul ball.
That's foul ball.
By about 6 inches, it
was.
looked like.
Man, we've done that 3 times now.
Well, we usually pedal our way through the first round of at-bats and then come alive in our second or third at-bat, depending on player and pitcher speed. Most of the time we jump on a little quicker if they're not close to that 60-mile-an-hour range, but we'll see what happens today.
Very thankful to have a tent over our heads today because it looks really hot.
Yeah, that sun was brutal before we got the okay to put that tent up.
Yep.
I was dreading sitting here and trying to keep myself dry.
Well, and then even seeing these screens with the sun glaring behind us would have been impossible.
Have a decent little breeze.
I would say this is just as good as being inside to me.
And we definitely don't have to worry about being cold today, I don't believe.
No concerns there. Those days are about behind us. Right to the first baseman. And she steps on base. Got some internet issues for some reason. Hopefully they correct themselves. All right. This is Mariella. Again, sorry about the internet issues, guys. We're see if we can get that figured out between innings.
There is batter number 3 of this inning that she has put that first pitch down the middle and waist high.
And then we found ourselves down 0-2. And now the last time she's got 0-2 counts, she has thrown a wild one way up.
And that one stayed close enough to ask for a swing there for strike 3. It's a nice piece of pitching.
All right. We'll try to get our internet. Well, internet issues fixed themselves, it looks like. We'll be back for the bottom of the second. This is middle school softball on the Exports Network.
LUS is committed to our customers, from providing and maintaining energy-efficient utility services to friendly, helpful customer service. LUS is there. At LUS, we're always challenging everything we know, every day. We strive to improve efficiency and reliability while focusing on our responsibility to our customers and the community. It's our promise to provide dependable service to our customers every time, because we don't just work in Lawrence County, we live here too.
The Hidden Garden, located just off the square in downtown Lawrenceburg, is your hometown oasis for massage, aesthetics, full hair and nail services, and body waxing. Gift certificates are available, and be sure to follow them on Facebook for their specials. The Hidden Garden, your peace, your place. 222 Pulaski Street, Lawrenceburg, Tennessee, or phone 931-762-9799.
All right. Looks like Gill is going to be leading off, number 23 for Unicoi. So Irwin, Tennessee is over there in the Johnson City area. So that is a very long haul to Middle Tennessee, and they've made the trip the past 3 years. Strike one.
Was a nice pitch there, falling off the outside corner.
All right, yeah, she shook off a pitch or two before she threw that one, it looks like.
Looks like she come out there with a change up there.
Carden is a 6th grader. Swing
Got her on
and a
strike
miss.
3.
Nice sequence
Outside.
of pitches there.
Yeah, Carden has stepped in here and earned herself a spot on the mound this season with quite a few strikeouts. And when she doesn't strike out most of the time, they do not get a whole lot on the ball when they hit it. She's got a lot of rotation, good movement, increasing speed.
Short.
Nice changeup. And a ground ball, shortstop. We're out at first base for out number 2.
Carden's a good little volleyball player, too. I believe she may be a setter for the middle school team next year.
I think that is correct. Yeah, she impressed me with volleyball this season, coming up, being able to serve, and as small as she is, get the ball down and
right to the right
in.
fielder. And right fielder's been busy today. So quick inning. Game's moving right along, kind of like the McEwen game did. So that takes us now to the top of the 3rd. We'll have that for you soon. It's middle school softball on the Exports Network.
Shop McMaster's Home Gallery for furniture, appliances, and more. And shop quality, shop convenience, shop service, shop local. A family-owned business with a long history of serving the region. We're a one-stop home furnishings destination. We feature brands you know, competitively priced, backed by professional installation and service. You can trust that we'll take good care of you before and after the sale. For your home, shop smart. Shop McMaster's Home Gallery today.
Ellie Reese. Ellie Reese Atkins up to bat. I believe she's in the 8th spot today, so it should be 8-9-1 this inning. Well, she's swinging at the first pitch at least, right down the middle. Strike one. She showed bunt, pulled it back, down and away, 1-1.
That was the first time that we have showed bunt this game.
Well, we got one bunt down earlier.
That is correct. Yeah. May got a bunt down.
Swung at a high one. We've done that a few times today. It must look really good out of the hands on the way there. Yeah, that looked. Ooh.
Yeah, that one was too close to comment on right there.
Yeah. Let's see if we show that. I don't know if we'll have time or not. Here it is. Well, it was up and away.
Might have been just a bit outside.
Yeah. Well, that's a swing and a miss. No doubt about that one.
Yeah, that brings up Kinley Fisher to the plate. She's had a pretty good bat in the last couple of games. Let's hope she can keep it hot right here.
Yeah, it'd be nice for her to get on and then have the leadoff follower. Always great when you get your 9-hole on.
That might be in a hole, and it is. Short left center field for a single.
Awesome.
That now we will take what we can get.
Absolutely.
And brings up Carden Putman, our leadoff.
That's the first hit of the game, I do believe.
I think that is correct. Well, it's the first hit for Summertown.
Yeah.
Number 2, their pitcher, Baxter, had ground ball single to right field, her first at bat. Definitely have a pitcher's display going on.
Yeah.
Between these two teams.
We can't say enough about the pitching performance Mariella had at McEwen.
Oh, absolutely. She was spot on, put it where she needed it for her defense to be able to clean up what little they did.
Yeah, I mean,
get in play.
It was, I mean, the only way, clearly the only way we were going to win that game was a shutout, and she did it.
Yeah. And we barely squeaked that one out
Yeah.
with a one-run win.
Yeah. All right, 3-0 count.
And Carden walked to first inning, first at bat. Right here, we definitely need to get a runner moved into scoring position, whether it's by base hit or walk.
All right.
That'd be ball 4. Take back-to-back walks on her leadoff. Brings up May Ricks. Laid down a bunt for a sacrifice to move a runner up into scoring position.
I imagine the infield should be expecting that here.
Well, that's that might be a dangerous expectation because May does have a pretty good stick. Got her on the outside corner there. Good pitch. ball.
us. She found herself down 0-2. It won't be a bunt now.
As consistent as she is with the bunt, I would not be scared as a coach to ask her to lay it down right here, because no one is going to be ready for that one, I feel like.
Stays
She
alive.
paddles off an outside pitch.
So, of course, we were not going to be on this field. We didn't find that out until a couple of days ago. We were going to be at, was it Drake's Creek Park? Did I say it right?
That is correct. That's just down the road, I think about 3 or 4 miles.
That should be called.
Fly ball.
Infield fly.
Ooh. That very easily could have been a drop ball there. First and second baseman bumped into each other on the catch. Brings up Izzy Garland. Struck out her first at bat. She's had a pretty good bat stepping in the box so far this year. I'd like to see her get started right here, get on this pitcher.
Same here.
And that'll be a base hit to right field, which
Play.
looks like is going to score a run. And then the throw at home will move up our runners to second and third.
That's big. Hits it the other way. Pretty good throw from the right fielder.
That was a good throw. She really didn't have a whole lot of time to come up and get that ball. About 3 steps is all she got to come in on it. That one got out there quick.
I like having Izzy in that 3 hole right there. It proved to be huge there.
And there's another base hit, center field line drive. That will score 2.
Kind of bobbles
on
it
a
out there.
bobble error.
And look,
and then a decision to throw the ball home will move Reagan back up to second base into scoring position.
Summertown is up 3-0 now. All this with 2 outs. So a reminder how we got here is a leadoff single, then a walk, and then a couple of put outs, and then back-to-back hits. 3 runs on the board. This coach that's come out to speak to them, I read this in an article, and I wish I would have written it down so I get this right, but apparently he's of legendary status there with decades of coaching. I think he stepped out for a while, and I believe his granddaughter might be on this team, and so he's come back to help. I hope I got that right. Maybe somebody here can correct me, but anyway, it's he's a well-accomplished coach out there. And so he's probably experienced in these visits.
Yeah, there's a lot to say about coaches that's got years and years of experience, that when you get into certain situations, they seem to know exactly what to do, how to manufacture runs in, that some of the younger coaches may be caught off guard or by surprise, with some of the calls that they ask the players to try to pull off. We have Aisley Wilkinson, number 17, steps up.
That should be
Pop fly on the infield.
So it was a good mound visit by the coach. All right.
Out number 3.
So the 3 runs across the plate, though. And so we are going to the bottom of the 3rd. Got to hold them now. It's middle school softball on the X Sports Network.
Do you ever worry about having too much in the garage? What about where you're going to put the mower or your ATV? Or better yet, your mother-in-law? Look no further than Quality Storage Buildings located right next door to Flat Rock Cheese and More on the Minor Hill Highway in Pulaski, Tennessee. There you'll find the answer to your need in a compact or spacious metal building. Built by hand right at Flat Rock by some of the finest craftsmen around, there's a perfect building for everyone, including economy, utility, cabin, lofted or garage models, and even an animal shelter line. Buy or rent to own? See the different models at Flat Rock or on North Main Street in Ardmore and on Highway 43 South in Dunn. Call today 931-363-3603 or 931-201-2205.
All right, bottom of the third, Madison Van Tassel will be leading things off here. Have they made it all the way through their lineup yet?
This is number 8 hole hitter.
8-hole hitter here. That's actually where Summertown started in the top of the third.
Ball high.
Everyone that I've talked to from Unicoi so far has been very friendly, very curious about what we're doing over here with all this stuff.
Right.
Strike one.
Got her on swinging a changeup.
You know, I love doing the live streaming, but I will say when I go to these softball tournaments when there's lots of teams, I always feel I get a lot of weird looks when I set all this equipment up. And they're like, you could just stick a GoPro. It's a lot easier. And I got 2 tables full of equipment here.
Yeah, but with a GoPro, you only get one point of view.
Yeah.
There'll be a routine ground ball to shortstop or out number 1, bottom of the third.
Awesome. See, that's our GoPro view right there, and I was a little far back for my taste. Backstop's pretty far away, and it doesn't zoom that I know of. I don't use it very often. Olivia Jones up to bat with 1 away.
Gets her chasing that changeup.
Josh, Adam Lindsay taught me that you don't swing at a first pitch changeup. Is that right?
Absolutely not, because you are setting on go here at the first pitch, especially if the pitcher has been throwing in the zone. You're setting on go on a fastball. You see that changeup coming, even if it's setting on a tee. I, as a a former travel coach, would not want my player swinging at that pitch at all, because more than likely you're going to hit it right off the end of the bat, or you're not going to touch it at all.
Yeah. And
now you've got 0-1 on you, or you have dribbled the ball out to the pitcher, or a easy ball to third or shortstop for an out at 1, and that's just, in my opinion, not a smart pitch to swing at on strike 1.
It's a little low. That's pretty good location there, but it was a little low.
That one looked like it might have touched the ground right at the front of the plate. Fly ball center field to May Ricks. She gets under it and makes the play for out number 2.
I think she's looking right into the sun, too, is she not?
Very possibly. She has sunglasses, looks like, on her visor, but I don't think those are doing her forehead much good.
Yeah.
However, that being said, she did make the catch, so must not be bad enough. So here's another one, short. She pulls up, makes the catch.
All right, Cardinals rolling along here. So that's that was the leadoff that just came up to bat there, right? So
correct.
So she's made it through one time through the lineup. We'll be back for the top of the 4th. Hopefully Summertown can put some more runs on. It's middle school softball on the X-Sports Network.
If there ever was such a thing as a company that could do almost anything, well, Tenakee Properties is it. These guys know how to completely transform your existing home into something new, or just do it room by room. Need a new bathroom or kitchen? What about a fresh coat of paint? Even a new floor? Looking for dirt work? Tenneke has you covered. Oh, and you can even rent a dumpster from them too. That's Tenneke Properties. Visit Tenneke.com or phone 931-244-4602.
All right. Madison Potts, we leading things off. She's been busy at short.
Yeah, shortstop, center field, right field has definitely been
I think we got just about all the
hot
outs
spots today.
Almost hit her feet.
Wouldn't be the first time she's been hit this season. She grounded out to first base, her first at bat. Swing and a miss. Strike one.
High school baseball should be underway in about 15 minutes from Huntington. I'll be a lot more nervous once that starts. Strike two. There you go.
Ground ball up the middle for a single. Center field. Nice hit.
Great. So the leadoff get on. Good job, Madison.
That's the way we like to start off an inning, with a base hit.
Oh, yeah.
Anytime you can get a runner on, no outs, is the way you want to start off an inning there.
All right, so Mariella Parson, who pitched a beauty in the sectional finals, up to bat now with the runner on. Let's see what we do here. Shows bunt, but it was not the best pitch to bunt on.
Yeah, that one was a little high and outside, which, you know, in this situation, third baseman is the only one crashing on the bunt. Pitcher was coming, but you poke a ball just past the pitcher right there on a high outside pitch. And first baseman not coming to get it. Mariella is quick enough to get to first base for a single, and then you got nobody covering third base.
There you go.
That's a nice sacrifice bunt. That was a pretty bunt. That ball come off the bat and just died.
It did.
A good play by third coming up and getting that one, because that was a short bunt.
Yep, she did it. All right, now runner at second for Ellie Atkins.
The pass ball.
Well,
Pulling away.
The previous 3 innings, her first pitches were always right down the middle. She had a couple of wild ones for leadoff pitches in this inning so far. So now you got a runner at third with one away.
You got your 8-9 hole up. Unless we get double play on this batter here, should be 2 chances to hit the ball in play.
Ellie Reese now is ahead on a 2-0 count.
Right here, I would be fine with a sacrifice fly to the outfield.
That would be wonderful.
And get the ball in the air over the infield. Madison has the speed to
all right,
cover the ground, and they'll try to pick her off at third and will not be in time coming back home. Scores run number 4 for the Lady Eagles.
And that was a strike. She showed them that.
Yep, she did attempt to lay that one down.
So after that gift, it is 4-0. Now Ellie
Ball
Reese.
inside.
Yeah. She was not showing there. 3-1.
Right here, we got to find a way on. If that's scooting all the way up and on the inside of the box, that's what we got to do to draw that pitch right there. Try to get that ball going away from us for ball number 4 and find a way on base. And then we still have 1 out, 1 on. Number 9 hole hitter at the
And
plate.
she had a nice hit last time.
That she did. Base hit right here could possibly move a runner into third, up to third, or even possibly score another run. Ball high and out. Right here, we need to be smart with our base runners. You know, no moves here to try to advance and try to force something to happen. I mean, you've got a 4-0 lead. You've got the top of your lineup on deck. Got a runner on. Only got 1 out. So we need to be conservative, you know, with our base running here and not get ourselves in trouble.
Josh, I don't mean to make you nervous or anything, but there's over 200 people watching us right now between Facebook and YouTube.
Well, as long as I can't see them, they don't scare me.
That's a lot of people for middle school softball. Well, more than what we're used to anyway.
Well, I think half of the viewers
probably from East Tennessee.
Well, I was going to say normally show up to our game.
Yeah.
But
right.
Being that we're, you know, north of Nashville here about 20 minutes, 25 minutes, I don't think a lot of them was able to make the drive.
Yeah.
Especially at a 2:45 game time. So
that's true.
You probably got, you know, 100 of those that normally show up to games that error there on the pitcher.
Let's be smart. Yeah, stay on. Good.
That was a good hit right back up the middle, and I think the pitcher thought that shortstop was on the bag, and she was still advancing and just threw it right behind her.
So that flips the lineup for Carden to start at bat now. Down
and away. Ball 1. Foul ball.
All right. 1-1 count, 2 on, 1 out. Your leadoff is up to bat.
And that's down in a hole. Good effort by the shortstop.
It's a good thing for Summertown she bobbled because, that's probably a little aggressive. Never made it.
That was definitely unnecessary as well as that one. We have got to be smarter with that. Get them to the next base and just hold.
Yep. It was that's not a replay I'm going to show.
I don't blame you.
Yeah. That was, just another gift for us and ran ourselves out of it. And you're not in a position where you need to be real aggressive when you're up 4-0 either. Hopefully, we're not talking about that at the end of the game.
Yeah, that was. We definitely got to be a little more conservative there.
All right. Well, we'll take a quick break, and we'll be back for the bottom of the fourth. It's middle.
Truett's Garage Doors in Leoma, Tennessee is your one-stop for new garage door installations for all commercial and residential buildings, plus they offer full service on all existing doors. Need a new garage door opener? Truett's Garage Doors has you covered. As an AMAR Gold and LiftMaster dealer, Truett's Garage Doors offers the best pricing anywhere in the area. A family-owned and operated business, Truett's Garage Doors has been helping Tennessee and Alabama residents since 1999. Call the pros today at Truett's Garage Doors, 931-201-6464.
Check. All right.
Got you.
All right. We're good.
And ball one inside.
One would hope that is not a momentum shifter the way that previous half inning ended.
Well, I just hope the girls look at it the way that they need to, and that is that at-bat is over, and we need to pick ourselves up and make something happen. And now we have an error on a routine ground ball to second base, or to second base.
About as routine as it gets there.
Which allows that runner to move up to second base into scoring position. And now you've got your three-hole hitter, Brooklyn Sparks, steps in with no outs. And ball one high.
I just got attacked by a cicada.
Foul ball.
So 5-4, almost time for baseball. One count, runner on second. And it gets by the shortstop.
Too short. And they're going to attempt to take home.
And they will.
Ooh. I think if we don't cut that ball, I think we have her there. That was a good throw by left fielder Kinley Fisher.
So as it stands, the leadoff error came in to score. And again, we ran ourselves out of the previous inning when we had the 2, 3, and 4 hitters coming up next. The big, could have been a 6-0 game instead of a 4-1 now. But it's all behind you. You got to regroup.
Yeah, at this point, you just got to let those errors go, and expect the next ball to come to you or the next pitch for you to connect with it for a base hit. And, you can't go in there guessing yourself or expecting yourself to mess up. I mean, this is, at this level of ball, you've got to be able to pull it together here. The ball one up and out. Swing and a miss. Strike one.
Abigail Peterson. 4-hole, I believe.
That is correct.
Right to Izzy.
That'll be a line drive out to third base.
We'll take it.
Out number one.
Gill. Now one away, runner at second. To short.
Get to out at first.
And we throw it away.
Wild throw to third base, which will score a run.
Well.
And we have got to settle down and make our throws. That's 2 throwing errors in this inning alone.
Yeah.
That was a good play, good look back by shortstop. Madison Potts with a good throw to first base, and we threw one into left field to score a run on that play there.
Emma Grace up to bat with 2 away.
That'll be a fly ball, middle infield. Madison Potts comes over to cover it up for out number 3.
All right, so an ugly bottom of the 4th where both runs scored thanks to errors. But again, you have a 2-run lead. You've got the top of your lineup, 2, 3, and 4 coming up. Time to put some more runs on the board, but it's 4-2, even though the scoreboard doesn't show that.
Yeah, we definitely should have been up another run or two after that last top of the inning there and the top of the 4th.
And then gave them 2 there.
So. And we pretty much gave them 2 on both ends in that inning.
Right. All right, we'll be right back for the top of the 5th. It's Middle School Softball Exports Network.
Oliver Wellness and Massage, located in Pulaski, Tennessee, is your premier spa for massage therapy, salt therapy, IV therapy, tanning, and much more. Stay relaxed, look your best, and feel good at Oliver Wellness, located at 1187 West College Street, Pulaski, Tennessee, or contact Haley at 931-309-0462 or schedule your appointment online at 931massage.com.
All right, got May Ricks coming up now to start the 5th.
Ball 1, little low.
The Summertown game is underway. Ball outside, 2-0 counts. Looks like Summertown failed to score in their top half of the 1st.
Be nice to see the boys pull one out today.
Sure, it'll be Grayson on the mound for the bottom of the 1st.
Ball 3 up and in.
I'd like to get it the leadoff on. That would be really nice. but that's right down the middle. Was it not?
No,
Nope,
that
I
was
guess not.
low and inside. Ball 4.
All
Got to
right.
lead off walk again. See if we can be productive here with our number 3 hole hitter.
She's 1 for 2. Got the scoring started. Swung at a high one.
Yeah, I'd like to see her lay off of that ball. It's looks like that ball is rising a little bit. She needs to keep her hands high, stay on top of it there, or just leave it alone on strike 1. She does carry a pretty strong bat with it though. Foul ball, strike number 2.
Under stuff down 0-2. Maybe we're extending it first with no outs. Not that pitches matter, but at Baxter at 73 pitches through 4 innings, starting the 5th. That was close. Well, I missed it on the camera, but I think she got there. She was very lackadaisical in getting back, but all right. How many different ways can Summertown help this team? All right. Izzy's still up to bat.
Yeah, we've given them 3 of their last 3 outs by just base running errors.
And swung at a high
And then
pitch.
now we'll give them another one with a strikeout.
Yep. Well, it's been the tale of 2 halves so far. The first half of the game, pretty smooth.
We have Reagan Stevens steps in here.
She's got to hit her last time
Ball out
up.
of play.
It is Grayson on the mound, and he looks like he just gave up a double.
And swing and a miss for strike 2, up and away. We have got to be more disciplined in the box. We're helping this pitcher on the high pitches way too often. Not to take anything away from the pitcher. She has been very productive and very good this game.
It could be caught.
That's out of play.
Got my camera over there in the batting cage.
Looked like it almost got tagged with that one.
Yeah, I knew when I put it there, it's a candidate to be hit. But it's called a softball, right? So I figured it'd be okay.
Yeah, that might be a little deceiving. I don't think that name is meant to describe.
Yeah. All right, 1-2.
Yeah, we need to get back to hitting the ball right here. Which, I mean, last, 2 games, 3 games, our rallies have been on 2 outs.
And there was a hit.
That was a hard ground ball up the middle for a single. Nice hit.
If May had still been on base, would have had 2 on and 1 out.
And that, yeah, we very possibly could have had 2 on there if they didn't pick it up and make a play with it.
Aisley Wilkinson up to bat.
I don't know that I've seen a time given right there. That was a risky play, walking out of the circle like that.
Huh. Out to
And
center
there'll be a
should be
fly
called.
ball center field for out number 3.
All right, so 2, 3, and 4 started the inning, but nobody scored. We're going to the bottom of the 5th. It's Middle School Softball Exports Network. All right. Linkus is the name, right? Linkus.
I think that is the correct pronunciation.
All right, she'll be leading off.
She had a fly out to right field her first at bat.
Cardin's doing a great job. The 2 runs are not earned.
A foul ball.
It's like Summertown managed to get through the first inning without allowing any runs.
Nice.
Oh, almost hit her.
Almost created a foul ball with that bat hanging up.
Yeah.
Got to be careful ducking a pitch like that. I'd rather see a batter take a pitch to the shoulder right there, or to the
Had a reach
and then a pop up to first base for an out.
All right, one quick out. Madison Van Tassel, number 19. One away.
She grounded out to short her first at bat. Foul ball.
Got some kind of delay down there with the first base umpire.
Looks like they're trying to get a game ball off the top of the hitting net here. There it goes.
Got 3 umpires, games of this magnitude. Ooh, look pretty good.
Just maybe a bit outside there.
From where we're sitting.
Got a 1-1 count. Right. Two.
Look at that previous pitch. It's good frame job. What do you think?
Yeah, it was a very good frame job. It looked like it might have been about a ball and a half off the plate there.
Be foul out of play.
Well, she went way down and out and got that ball. My ball was low and outside. That's a tough ball to even get a bat on. Just a bit outside.
High school softball was the victim of a no-hitter at Community last night in the regional finals. So they will be at Huntington. It's scheduled for tomorrow, but if you've seen the forecast, you know there's no ball games being played tomorrow.
The change-up ground ball to second base, and then a throw to first for an out, route number 2.
Awesome. So as I said earlier, women's basketball, baseball, and softball all traveling to Huntington for their chance for the state tournament.
We have a 9-hole hitter, Jones, number 18, in the box. Ball 1 high.
That previous out was on the changeup.
So even though the scoreboard only says 1 out, we do have 2 outs.
Swing and a miss.
Swing and a miss for a inside strike 1. And we'll keep her inside for a foul ball out of play.
Again, win or lose, there's going to be another game at 7:15. If you lose, there's no chance of winning the state championship anymore. It's just like a consolation 3-4 game. So who gets third place?
Change up high for ball number 2. Yeah, I'm hoping that we've got another 2.5 innings of play here. Well, 2 innings and 1 out. And this should conclude that 1 out. And it does for a pop-up to shortstop, Madison Potts. Hopefully we can play these next 2 innings and pull ourselves up by the bootstraps here and get our 2+ runs back.
Yeah.
Possibly
I'd feel a lot
tack
better.
on another 3 or 4 here would be nice.
No more errors. All right. Well, and it's 0-0 in the middle of the second for baseball. We'll be right back. Middle school softball on the Exports Network.
LUS is committed to our customers, from providing and maintaining energy-efficient utility services to friendly, helpful customer service. LUS is there. At LUS, we're always challenging everything we know, every day. We strive to improve efficiency and reliability while focusing on our responsibility to our customers and the community. It's our promise to provide dependable service to our customers every time.
Okay. Madison Potts is leading off. It's the second time she's led off an inning.
Well, if I recall correctly, the
She
last
walked,
time she
right?
led off, we scored 4 runs.
Yeah.
Is that correct?
Yeah, you're right.
Well, maybe we can pull that one back together again this inning.
That'd
It would
be
be
great.
nice to get our 2 back +2.
She's in the 7-hole today, I believe,
Foul ball.
with Ellie Reese on deck.
Mariella Parsons.
Oh, okay,
on
so
deck.
I'm 1 ahead. So this is the 6-hole here with Mariella on deck.
Correct.
All right. Is any surprise?
Ball one low.
Our viewer count dropped when we started committing errors.
Well, I mean, I don't blame them.
No, I think it's probably because the baseball team's playing now.
I wanted to close my eyes when they started it too.
Yeah.
Wake up, think it was a dream. We got her chasing
That's
one high.
a good pitch.
That was a
tough
pretty
to lay
pitch.
off that one.
That ball was moving from inside out and up. That was a pretty pitch.
Yeah. Here it is.
Foul ball.
Staying alive.
You'll find yourself with a 1-2 count here. I'd love to see her find her way on, whether it be a walk, base hit by pitch. One of those times you got to literally take one for the team, and they get that one.
They do.
Nice play, second, first base to get back.
All right, now Mariella.
She struck out first at bat and laid down a sacrifice bunt, her second at bat. Let's see if we can pull out something here. Looks like they've got the outfield scooting up. I'm not so sure that is a good strategic plan there. She does have a pretty good bat. She just hasn't displayed it yet today.
Well, she watched the first two go by. 2-0. Still no score in Huntington. Runners are on. Look a little inside, but
he said he called it just the inside of the plate there.
Yeah.
That's definitely one that you don't want to be trying to pull the trigger on with a 2-0 count. And fouls one off for strike number 2. Need something in play here. Force the defense to come up and make a play, get you out.
high fly ball. Should be caught.
That one is deep and high. Caught in left field for out number 2.
Brings up the 8 hole. Ellie Reese.
So this is her third at bat for the game. She's had a strikeout and a walk. See if we can add a base hit to that collection. Ball 2.
No doubt Ellie Reese's mother's very excited about school being over here in a few days. And I'm sure your wife as well, Josh.
Yeah, she's definitely excited to not have to go every day. She does still have to work a couple days throughout the summer.
Right.
But not every day.
I want you to deal with kids.
Well,
except your own kids.
I'm not sure how many kids she deals with
Yeah.
at school anyways.
Yeah.
Shows bunt, pulls it back. Ball
Wisely.
number 3. That was definitely a good decision. Pitch was low. We're looking for one right down the middle here. We can get a bat on it. And lays down a bunt. Nice bunt for out number 3 to get us out of that offensive attack.
All right, so nothing doing there. Top of the 6. Got to hold them. Bottom of the 6 coming up. Middle School Softball, X Sports Network.
Head on over to Shaw Southeast Distributing in Lawrenceburg to find everything you need for your home, business, or fundraiser. To make life easier, Shaw Southeast Distributing now accepts EBT cards. Have a concession stand, food truck, or just your kitchen at home? Leave it to Shaw to fill your shelves with ease. Shaw Southeast Distributing delivers. Family owned and operated. Phone 931-762-7760. Follow us on Facebook or visit us at 1603 Ripke Avenue in Lawrenceburg.
All right, we have a new pitcher, Mariella, who did a great job against McEwen. Carden, the previous pitcher, which I'm sure Unicoi is thinking, thank you very much, because we were not hitting Carden.
Yeah, I hope this doesn't come back to hurt us
Well,
here. I mean, Mariella has through 2 exceptional games, her last mound appearances.
You had something working really well there.
Right.
There's Carden in center. So who's at second now? May Ricks comes to second.
May at second.
And so Ellie Reese exits.
Ball out. And I think I've said it once or twice before, Mariella is probably one of the best pitchers I have ever seen to be down to a batter, 3 balls, no strikes, and throw, 3 exceptional corner pitches for a strikeout.
I have to say that was some really hard contact right there. They got dangerously close to a homer.
Well, I think there was still a few feet between her left fielder and the fence, but that's definitely not the hits that you want to see coming out of the first batter.
Of course, that's where
back up, but
ground balls go to die when they're hit to Izzy Garland. So 2 outs now.
Yeah, she does play a tough third base there, as well as Madison Potts plays a tough shortstop. I think they've only had, I think you could probably count her pass balls through both of those positions from, about the second base on the field over to the third base area, probably on one hand. They pretty much locked that area down to extremely hard hit balls to get through. There's not many dribblers going to pass between those two.
That's going to get through to the second baseman, and she bobbles. I don't know if it hit it. Did the pitcher make contact with it on the way?
It looked like she may have, but I didn't get a.
Still one you'd like to have. It's a shame. I hate that for the pitcher, Mariella. She got the weak contact she wanted.
Well, at least now we have a force at 2 bases.
Yeah.
And we do have 2 outs. So if we can just keep the ball from getting belted over the fence here, maybe even popping it up or getting us a ground ball on the infield that we can handle, maybe we can get out of this inning.
Is this the 4-hole?
This is the 4-hole hitter. Ooh, he says it was up. That ball looked like it was right at the top of the zone. It might have been a touch high, but I don't feel like it was much.
The short should be a routine play.
There we go. That'll take out number 3.
All right, well, Mariella got us through the 6th. Well done. Going to go to the 7th. Josh, I would like some more runs before we go into the bottom of the 7th, personally.
I would agree. This is, you know,
we had
a 4-run lead and come up, made a couple of base running errors, and I feel like it took a couple runs away from us on those errors. And then we turn around and make 2 fielding errors or throwing errors in the field and give them 2 runs.
Yeah.
To inch a little bit closer to our
could have been
lead.
Could have been a 4-run swing there. So we've got 9, 1, and 2 coming up when we come back. You're watching middle school softball on the Exports Network.
Jack Davis Insurance, located at 201 West Gaines Street in Lawrenceburg, has you covered through all of life's obstacles. Facing those challenges is easier together. That's why Jack Davis specializes in group insurance. Cover the most valuable aspect of your business, your employees, with coverage for life, accident, cancer, critical illness, short-term disability, dental, and vision. Jack Davis can customize plans for every need. Serving Lawrence and surrounding counties since 1987. Contact Jack Davis Insurance today at 931-242-5225.
Kinley Fisher, the 9-hole hitter, leading us off.
Top of the 7th inning. So this here is hang on to your lead or die for Summertown.
Yeah. Summertown desperately wanting insurance runs.
Unicoi County, it's all or nothing here. Kinley fouls the first pitch off for strike 1.
No score in Huntington, the bottom of the 3rd.
How many seniors do we have on the baseball team this year?
There's 2, Zach Staggs and Matthew Luffman.
So they ought to be, making a run this year.
All
should
the pitches.
Set us up for a decent year next year. That was a nice hard hit off the pitcher for an error and a safe runner at first base. She has definitely hit the ball well tonight.
She really has.
Maybe we need to move her up in the lineup.
Well, again, sometimes people just really thrive in the 9-hole. And again, now you got your leadoff up with a runner on base. She's
ball.
Showed bunt and then swung away.
Yeah, it's funny how different players react to different hitting lineups because you can take, one that is comfortable in the 7, 8, 9 hole, and they feel like they have, very little pressure being down there, and put them up in the 1, 2, 3 hole, and they struggle. And, they're likewise, you take a 1, 2, 3 hole comfortable hitter and put them in the, 6, 7, 8, 9 hole.
Yeah.
They tend to struggle because they don't have that pressure. Being the lead off or the first 2 or 3, batters of the game. And that was a nice hard hit out of play. Too bad that one couldn't have fell in fair.
Would have been nice. Carly Baxter, who's really not allowed much from Summertown the past few innings. She's about to throw her 100th pitch. She's about 2 away from my count, unofficial.
I have 105 for
Whoa,
her.
I'm way off.
Foul ball out of play.
So she's already exceeded 100.
That was 106 right there.
All right, I'll catch up to you.
She's got her lead off down, no balls, 2 strikes. With a runner on first, no outs. Hopefully Summertown can string together a couple of base hits or walks or
Outside.
something to be
Okay,
able
that's
to,
good.
and that is a throwing error by the catcher.
And we don't advance.
And
She couldn't get up in time.
well, I like that call. You know, that's one of those that, you know, you dive back on a pickoff play.
Yeah.
And ball goes flying to the outfield, and the right fielder plays it perfectly, and looked like she had a pretty decent arm.
It's going to be foul ball.
He calls that one foul off the leg of the third baseman.
Yeah, I think that's the right call. It was to the left of the bag from where we're sitting.
Yeah, it looked like her foot was just on the foul ball side of the bag. So
Carly's sitting there still coaching her players.
that was a nice right down the line hit.
Here it is, if we see it. Yeah, it was foul.
I'd like to see her stick one right over the third baseman's head here in fair territory. She's done that multiple times this season. Poked it right over third base, shortstop. She's even hit a couple of one-hoppers to the fence. I mean, you know, to be a small a frame girl as what she is, and only in the 6th grade, she does have a good bat with her. That is why we keep her in the leadoff position, I would say.
Full
now
count.
She's worked it back to a 3-2 count here.
Yeah, it was 9 pitch at bat so far, probably.
Yeah, she's fouled off 4 and has full count, so be 7. Line drive, third base for a double play at first.
Oh, of course.
Nice play, third base.
Yep.
Got to be smarter on the bag. Ball in there, got to freeze.
Yep.
She did try to get back, but she took off really, really hard.
Now base is empty, 2 outs. It's just how the second half of the game has gone, Josh.
Yeah, we played excellent up to the 4th inning. And
one play
it
changed
looked
it
like
off.
We tripped and fell on her face and hadn't got back up yet. Hopefully we can hold it together for another 4 outs here and not lose our lead.
Where's Unicoi when we come back in their lineup?
I think they may be at 5, 6, 7. Not sure.
No score in Huntington, but they have a runner at third with 2 outs. And there's going to be playing the outfield. They get out of it. No score going in the 4th.
There's a base hit up the middle. Nice piece of hitting right there, May. Do not mess around out there and get thrown out. That's not what we need.
Always hate what you like seeing a hit anytime, but one after a double play is always a bummer. Izzy Garland.
She has struck out twice and has 1 base hit on the day. So they are, apparently they have done a little bit of homework on Izzy. They have intentionally walked her, which makes the 6th time in the last 3 games or 4 games that she has been intentionally walked, which being dad, she does not like.
Yeah.
But I mean, as a hitter, you don't get a much better compliment than being put on like that.
Well, especially when there's first base was not open.
Right. And Reagan is.
I mean, you put a runner in scoring position to avoid pitching to her.
Right.
And you have Reagan coming up. So let's see how it works out.
And I think that may be why we adjusted our lineup from our last 2 games, because she has gotten intentionally walked 4 times in the last 2 games.
Yeah.
And we were struggling at the top of our lineup to put the ball in play against the fast pitching that we were seeing. And today, Reagan Stevens has displayed that she has a bat and knows how to swing it. And it looks like we may have the outfield.
Look how close the outfield is.
That's what I was just fixing to say. The outfield has pulled up. She has hit one over this season and very possibly could today, especially with the wind blowing from home towards the outfield.
All right, but she gets to stay away from the camera over there.
She's going for the ricochet.
Well, she's down 1-2.
Base hit would be big right here. Score 1, potentially 2. Ball in the dirt here for ball 2. Got to protect it right here. Make sure we get the ball in play, even choke up on the bat just a touch. Get the hands through a little bit quicker. Ball number 3, low and inside. Now have a full count. We got full count, 2 outs.
May on second, walked all the halfway to third since there's nobody on.
So right here, your base runners ought to be running on the release of the pitch as hard as they can go. We're going all the way right here. Ooh, foul ball.
Oh, that would have been so nice. We have done that several times today, just right on the border.
Yeah, that would have been a heck of a play by the third baseman to pull that catch off, even if it had stayed fair. I mean, that ball was hot coming off the bat. Ball 4. That'll load the bases for Aisley Wilkinson, number 17.
Wow.
And she has hit 1 out this season as well. So 2 outs, bases loaded, top of the 7th. We've got a 4-2 lead.
I do think they were avoiding Reagan on purpose, kind of.
If I was coaching against her, I wouldn't have even pitched to her. I mean, I would have put her on and took my chances with bases loaded here, having any base to get an out at, because the runner is going to be, the score at the plate is going to be held up pending the attempted put out of any of the runners.
Glad to see her lay off that first pitch. We've been suckered by that one a few times.
Yeah, she does have a very conceiving, what looks like a rise ball, and she throws it very well. It comes out low and consistently increases in altitude there. And we have gotten caught quite a few times swinging at that one. As she fouls one off, brings the count to 1-1 here.
Over 120 pitches.
I'd like to see Aisley get a hold of one here. We still have the outfield pulled up. Not real sure why. I would rather play the deep ball and run in as I had played the shallow ball and have to go backwards.
And that one was rising.
We got strike number 2 here. I'd like to see Aisley keep her hands high and stay on top of this one and shoot it through a gap. The base hit scores 2. Get past the outfield, you score 3 here because Reagan has some speed behind her. And that's a base hit in the gap right behind third base. We'll score 1. Plate, score 2 across the plate. We'll take an error, throw into third base from the catcher, and we will have a aired up grand slam in the park to score 4 runs. Well, there's the 4 runs that I asked for.
Oh my goodness.
Wasn't necessarily the way I would like to see us get them, but it worked.
Well, we gave them some gifts.
That we did.
We just gave some back. Well, they were just right behind, one behind the other there. Well, that allows you to breathe a little bit. Not over yet.
Yeah, that gives us a little bit of breathing room, but.
Well, hey, how about a clutch 2-out bases loaded hit there? Wasn't like a moon, wasn't a moonshot, but.
Yeah, I mean, a base hit's a base hit. We were scoring 2 there. We were setting on go and had the speed to do so. We got definitely a gift. This Unicoi team is not an easy team to play against. They have good pitching. They have have had good defense the entirety of the game.
We're
I
not
think
really
that's
hitting
the
any bullets.
first, maybe second error that I've seen the entire game.
Yeah.
And they hit the ball decent. You know, they're making good contact, which we are pitching very well. I hope we can keep that up the rest of the day, the rest of this game for sure. Ball 2 inside.
Cannot express how quiet this game is compared to the last one. It was, I mean, the whole time I was setting up, I needed to put like headphones on just to block out the crowd noise.
Well, anytime you have, from what I think I may have overheard, is rival teams that may have even played each other in regular season playing against each other, you're going to get a little bit of that.
So they knew each other.
I think those two teams may have known each other a little bit.
Oh, okay.
I overheard one of the parents saying that, you know, it'd have been nice to have played somebody else in that first game that we haven't seen or know anything about. So
Right. All right, well, 3 more outs to get, and we're moving on. Got a little more of a cushion than we had, but still got to go out and get these 3 outs. We'll be back for the bottom of the 7th. It's middle school softball on the X Sports Network.
For decades, First Class Charter has provided high-quality motor coach transportation services to the Tennessee Valley. With numerous safety and cleanliness accreditations, First Class Charter is ready to make your group trip a reality. Contact us today by visiting firstclasscharter.net. First Class Charter, the official motor coach company of the North Alabama Lions.
Okay, we're back here, bottom of the 7th, watching middle school Lady Eagles for Summertown take on Unicoi County Blue Devils. We have a 8-2 lead with Unicoi's 5, 6, 7 hole batters coming up. Ball 1, a little high, he says.
I guess if we were really good at what we did, we would have paid attention to what was going on in that other game. I assume we're playing the winner if we win this, right?
That is correct, foul ball. And the winner of that game was Northview Middle, won 3-0 over Chattanooga Liberal Arts Middle.
Okay.
There's foul ball for strike number 2.
Still got to get 3 outs here.
Yeah, Summertown is 3 outs away from advancing to the state championship here at Veterans Park. We have to find our 3 outs before Unicoi County scores at least 6 runs or more to tie, take us into an extra inning, or eliminate us from the number 1, number 2 spot. Foul ball. Play made by Aisley Wilkinson. Nice play.
Sorry, Aisley. I totally did not get that on the camera. I'm sorry. Couldn't find you. But that's awesome.
Well, even though you guys could not see that at home, she caught that ball about 18 inches off the fence. That was excellent hustle, excellent awareness of where the fence was, and way to make the play.
A very tall Emma Grace Anders in the batter's box.
Yeah, I don't know if that's the helmet making her look taller than the umpire, or if she is just taller than he is.
Yeah, she's pretty tall.
Got a 2-1 count on her here.
Yep. Scoreboard's not right over there. 3-1.
Ball high for 3-1 count. Mariella needs to put 2 more in the zone or put 1 in there and allow her to hit something to our infielders to make a play. And that'll be inside for ball 4.
Is that the first walk by either pitcher today?
No.
I mean on our team.
Yes, that is the first walk by Summertown pitchers today in this game.
Don't want to start putting runners on. All right, Linkus is up to bat now.
She has proven to have a really good bat. She's 1 to right field, 1 to left field. Or no, sorry. 1 to first base and 1 to right field. I had seen her pull 1 foul on the third base side. I guess that's where I got that.
All right, so.
Like he called that one inside, maybe.
Yeah. Mariella's struggling to find the strike zone here lately. And that hit her. So 2 put on. Yep. And make it interesting.
Well, at least we have 1 out here.
One would think you would have a mound visit, circle visit.
It looks like Carly's stepping out and is going to take that visit. I don't blame her.
Yeah, let's take a quick break.
We'll take the break with her here.
All right, middle school softball on the X Sports Network.
Are you looking for the perfect refrigerator? What about a new stove or washer or dryer? It only makes sense to shop at the one place that specializes in appliances, top to bottom, big or small. And that's Kelly Appliance in Lawrenceburg. Kelly Appliance is home to all major name brands, including LG. LG makes life good with a full selection of refrigerators, cooking appliances, dishwashers, microwaves, and more, including appliances made right here in Tennessee. Family owned and family operated.
All right, we're back. Got 2 on, runners on first and second. Bottom of the 7th, 1 out. And 8-hole hitter. Madison Van Tassel, number 19, steps in, fouls the first pitch off for strike 1.
Swing and a miss.
And looks like she might have fouled that one off there too for strike number 2. That was a nice pitch. All speed, right down the middle. Caught that one right off the tip of the bat. Ball 1 outside. Reagan fakes a throw back to first. Strike 3 on the outside corner for out number 2. Brings up our number 9-hole hitter.
All right, so Summertown now 1 out away from advancing to the state championship. Olivia Jones.
Umpire here.
Here's the strikeout pitch.
Guess he needed to stretch his legs. I'm not sure why he walked down the line.
Umpire has a really nice strikeout call.
I say we come after the batter here, try to get something on the ground, find an out at any bag. I mean, we do have force out.
There's no use in walking the 9-hole hitter here.
Right, yeah, I mean, we have to come at this hitter. You know, she's had a fly
you don't
out to short and a fly out to center.
I don't want bases loaded with them at the top of the lineup, even if there is 2 outs.
Strike 1, up and in.
Let's say you think that would have been a strike otherwise?
It was close. Yeah. It might have been a little high. But setting that, 2-0 count, I'm the batter. I'm not swinging at that one or that one.
I think she helped us there too.
Yeah, that definitely was help. I mean, you got a 2-2 count right here. One ball to burn pitch wise. I would almost make this ball not hittable. Good effort by Reagan Stevens. Foul ball. That's the kind of hustle that you got to have to compete at this level and to move on to the next game, the championship. I mean, that was nothing but pure effort. So we got a 2-2 count. We're one strike away. And that'll be a ground ball to Mariella in the circle for out number 3.
Wow.
And that will advance Summertown to the championship of the state tournament with a win over Unicoi County Blue Devils 8-2.
Well, it was not always pretty. I'll say that. But nevertheless, you're advancing to the state championship, and that's exciting. Again, we've not even been back here since 2021. And so, all right, so we play at 7:15. We got to move all of our stuff over to another field. So we have a couple hours to do that. But, yeah, and which team did you say it was? North Middle?
We had Northview Middle.
Northview Middle.
Yep.
Coming at 7:15. All right, so that is so Summertown will definitely be either your first place or runner-up in the state. Either way, that's awesome. But let's go get it. While we're here, let's go ahead and win the whole thing.
I think that's why we came.
Yeah.
Or at least I hope it is.
Right.
I would not want to come up here just to settle for second place.
And I would love to see Kaufman get a championship today too.
Absolutely. It would be nice to bring, 2 of those back to the county. And, it would be nice to see our boys with baseball playing Huntington today.
They need to
be able to advance.
They got to get their bats going.
And as well as, the softball girls, they have to face Huntington at some point in the next couple of days to advance themselves as well.
All right, well, we're going to shut things down here and move our stuff over to the other field. Hopefully we get all moved in time. But you've been watching state championship tournament softball in Hendersonville, Tennessee. Lady Eagles are advancing the championship. We'll have that for you at 7:15. It's been middle school softball on the Exports Network.
Going the distance with local sports. This is the X Sports Network.